So these past couple of days have been pretty exciting for the Battlefield community. We've been hearing a lot of information about Dragon's Teeth. Now more specifically, we now have the pre-patch for the DLC. Now if you are kind of unfamiliar with what these pre-patches are, basically before each new DLC arrives, DICE implements a patch that includes all the assignments, dog tags, and even the weapons into the game. Now unfortunately, I think this only applies to PC, so if you are on console, you're probably got a main menu screen tweak that showcases the Dragon's Teeth DLC, or something along the lines of that. So, early yesterday morning, Battlelog was down for a short period of time while it was being updated. Now while this was going on, the pre-patch for the Dragon's Teeth DLC was also released. Now while we were all waiting for Battlelog to go back up, I started to think about what the patch could potentially be about. Because we haven't really received a patch for Battlefield 4 in quite a while now. So suddenly I started to realize that it was in fact the Dragon's Teeth patch, and we were going to have access to all the weapons and stuff, and be able to unlock them. Now unfortunately, to unlock all of these weapons you need to actually play on Dragon's Teeth maps and have the DLC and such, so I don't think we can get them just yet. Now what exactly has come with this new patch? Well, we now have access to the weapons like I just said, and all the assignments, which we have known a lot about for a while now. Probably like 1 or 2 months, so these are definitely not new to most people, but we do have confirmation of them actually being involved with the Dragon's Teeth DLC, so not really anything new there. Now a lot of people were kind of hoping for some of the CTE changes to be brought into the regular build of the game, but unfortunately the only real changes were to that of the UI. We now have some minor options to adjust the aim down sight aiming sensitivity, and also I'm pretty sure the icon for battle pickups was changed to a star and briefcase icon instead of that standard weapon icon. Now some larger changes in the game consist of a new game mode called Obliteration Competitive or Competitive Obliteration. Now we still don't know exactly what differences this mode offers to the normal obliteration mode, but based on the title it sounds like it's going to focus more on competitive. Now maybe DICE is trying to experiment with the mode as a whole, trying to make it a bit more competitive, and I'm not sure right now, but I don't really play the mode as is, so I probably won't try out the competitive one either. Now as for the next phase of the Phantom program, Phantom Initiate. Now this was included with the patch on Battlelog, and we don't actually know the password as of yet, but if you do remember how the Phantom program works, you click a little skull icon in the leaderboard tab on Battlelog, and it opens up a console, so I'm guessing somebody will eventually find the password for the third phase of this program, much like the other two, Phantom Prospect and Phantom Trainee. Now literally the only information we have on Phantom Initiate right now would be the requirements to complete the assignment and also the rewards for doing so. Now first off, there are 3 requirements as usual. You need to get 200 LMG kills, 50 kills with explosives, and 25 road kills. So, once again, very simple stuff to do, not challenging at all. Now, as for the rewards, BattleRushGaming, a very good friend of mine, found these in the HTML code, or something like that. I don't really know how he found it. So, apparently, we are getting 3 brand new camos or weapon paints to use once you complete the third phase of the Phantom program. Now, you can see them on your screen right now, so once again, a very, very cool reward for such an easy assignment. One of the final things I'm going to discuss with you guys today is 4 all-new screenshots that have been discovered with this patch. Now we have 4 loading screen images of each map in the DLC. Now if you remember back a few days ago, we didn't have any images of Lumphini Garden or Pearl Market, so it's pretty exciting that we get to know more about the two. So the first screenshot on your screen is Lumphini Garden, and something I noticed right away is the similarity between this map and the garden on Flood Zone. Now you can see a monorail or some kind of train bridge that goes straight through the landscape, so this kind of reminds me of Flood Zone's highway. I don't know, this map just reminds me of Flood Zone for that reason. Now the second image on your screen is of Pearl Market. Now this map was showcased in the premium trailer from about a month or 2 ago, so we definitely have seen a little bit about it. Now it looks to be a standard kind of Asian market with what looks to be alleyways and higher buildings in between, so definitely a map I'm looking forward to in this DLC. Now the final 2 images are of Sunken Dragon and Propaganda. Now Sunken Dragon looks to be very urban combat oriented. You can see a bridge in the background there and some cranes, so it might be near the coastline, and we could see some naval combat in and around this map. Now the final image is of Propaganda, a map in North Korea. Now it looks like there's a statue of Kim Jong-un or Kim Jong-il there. Now, based on the premium trailer, once again, it looks like this map is going to be focused in and around apartment complexes and a lot of urban environment. So another map I am definitely excited for in the DLC. Last but not least, we have the new mode coming with Dragon's Teeth, which is of course Chainlink. Now, in my last video, I briefly explained how I thought this game mode was going to work, and I was actually right. You need to capture flags in order, and then it kind of forms a link which results in bleeding your enemy tickets faster. Now you can see the official tutorial for this new mode on your screen, so once again, a very simple and fun mode amongst the others in the game. Anyways, today's video is unfortunately coming to an end. I wish I had more information about the patch in Dragon's Teeth, but I don't. So, I guess the only other info I can give you guys is the confirmation for the release date of Dragon's Teeth being the 15th of July. So, actually 6 days away when you guys are watching this video. Now, I do expect there to be a much larger patch once the DLC is released. But besides that, if you thought the video was informative, please click the like button so a lot more people can hear the news. And if you do want to stay up to date on Dragon's Teeth and Final Stand, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. I plan on covering these DLCs a lot in the next few months, so for the latest info about them, make sure you're subscribed. And finally, what map are you looking forward to playing the most in Dragon's Teeth? Make sure to tell me in the comments section down below. But anyways, thank you guys for watching the video through until the end. This has been Zanav, and I hope to see you all in the next one.